Hi guys. So I'm gonna do George H.W. Bush, 1988. Um, I thought I did this scenario, but apparently I didn't. I did Michael Dukakis, but I didn't do George H.W. Bush. What's really weird is that playing both sides is really easy. Uh, like both Dukakis and Bush, when you know what you're doing, is like really easy. But I still enjoy it anyway. So George Bush has served as vice president for 8 years, and also as a UN ambassador, director of the RNC, and director of the CIA. He is hoping to succeed the popular Reagan, but fights the impression that he's too dependent on his former boss. He must prove he has the independence, ideological rigor, and strength to serve as president, all while finding some way to reduce the popularity of his opponent. Bush appears to be trailing badly as the campaign begins. So for your running mate, the one you absolutely do not want to pick is Dan Quayle. He's horrible. You don't in real life. Bush picked him, and he's known to be very gaffe prone. Um, Bob Dole is like mediocre, not really very good. He was already a VP nominee anyway. But Jack Kemp is the one that you want to pick because he's from New York, which is a state. Like you want to, if you keep on visiting, you will eventually win it. Like for this campaign for this scenario, I'm gonna spam New York. I'm just gonna keep on visiting there, and having Jack Kemp makes that very easy to win that. So when you start, you're at a massive disadvantage um, compared to Dukakis. But as it goes on, as it goes on, unlike in the Dukakis campaign in that video, Bush gains more and more popularity by exposing Dukakis's weaknesses. So what you want to say first is what Bush said in real life, the kinder, gentler era. You don't want to say. Well, all these are kind of good, but yeah, the one you want to pick is the second one. This one, you want to say you served as vice president. Yeah, you don't want to tie yourself too much, but you don't want to be completely independent. So you kind of balance it. So the whole time, just spam New York. Uh, yeah, you say he's a fine choice. So with Bush, you run a very attacking campaign. Um, so you say he's a left wing liberal. Go back to New York. Now, this is an RNG question. Unlike other RNG questions I showed on this channel, this one doesn't really affect you too much. For both sides, actually. Yeah, even though we lost, we're still good. Because, I mean, yeah, for this campaign, the RNG question doesn't really hurt you too much. Um, you want to see the center answer, which is I support an amendment like this. Um, yeah, you say why Dukakis thought it was a good idea to veto the bill. Um, yeah, you say opposing these actions. You don't want to soften up to Dukakis. You want to like go on the attack with him, like Bush did in. You want to do what Bush did in real life, basically. That's the whole strategy. You basically do, except for the VP pick. You want to do pretty much everything else Bush did. So, yeah. Now I might lose New York because I failed the debate question, but it doesn't really matter. We're still gonna win by like a landslide anyway. It's very easy. Um, yeah, just say limited. Do the centrist answer. This one you want to say dignity. You don't want to talk about sodomy, or I don't know if I could say that on YouTube, but this I never really researched this, but I mean that's pretty messed up if he like if Dukakis made a bill that decriminalized that. Like that's pretty messed up. Like I don't know, like someone has to think like why would you even in 19 like back in 1971, like why would you even propose a bill like that? I don't know, it's weird anyway. If it's true, it's pretty messed up if it's true. I don't know why nobody talks about it. But anyway, yeah, you want to say against the ACLU. You want to say believe if a state wishes to impose capital punishment has the right to do so. This one, you talk about allies. I don't know if cheap oil is a good answer. I usually just pick the allies one. This one is important. You don't want to say the third. You absolutely do not want to say the third one because it makes you look like you're aloof. You don't care about the farmers. So you say the second one with the trade deals. Yeah, say we can take limited steps. And this one you say read my lips, which is what Bush said in real life. Or say you don't want to say anything else. Yeah, we might not be able to win New York. Yeah, do the revolving door. This actually, yeah, it's getting close to winning New York. Yeah, you say I was absolutely not involved. Yeah, don't touch this issue with the 10-foot pole. Do this one. Tell him a joke. Talk about the 1950s. This one. Yeah, both Dukakis and Bush are really easy. It's not like Gerald Ford where it's completely luck based. If you saw that video, I went crazy in that video. Yeah, predisposed. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to win because that debate question, but yeah, we're still winning by like a landslide though. So yeah, for this one you ought to be more conservative. Say the unborn. This is a huge leap forward. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose New York. We'll see anyway. But yeah, if you get that debate question, just completely spam New York, and you'll win it. The only states you'll win is Massachusetts, West Virginia, Iowa, Minnesota, Washington, and Oregon, and you'll win every single other state in the country, I think. Or actually, you might lose Rhode Island. I'm not sure. But because we got a bad debate answer, we're probably going to lose New York, but that's okay. I'm just showing you guys anyway. And New Jersey, that's very good. You usually win New Jersey by a lot. I don't know why it actually changed so much. Any New Jersey, because I mean, in 1992 they voted for Clinton by a lot. I think. Yeah, see, you win by a landslide. Yeah, no, it wasn't as much as Bush did in real life. So we actually, yeah, we didn't do as good as Bush did in real life because of that debate question. But if you and I think some RNG too, because yeah, no, it was the debate question, but yeah, you can do a lot better if you get. I know I'm saying that a lot, but if you can do a lot better if you get the right luck in that question. But anyway, so congratulations, despite a challenge from the left in Dukakis. Um, you have held on to win the 1988 election. Not since 1928 have the Republicans won 3 in a row. Let's hope you do not turn out like that ill-fated President Herbert Hoover. Your margin is certainly impressive, as many thought it would be a closer election due to 2 terms of Republicans. While most people are expecting a third term of Reagan, you didn't get elected solely on that idea. Your economic policy won't change for the most part, but you might be able to cool tensions a little bit with the USSR, as that was one of the worries Americans had with Reagan. If all goes well, you can be reelected and be the first president vice president duo to be elected to 2 terms each, 2 full terms each. So yeah, that's the next video I'm gonna do is Obama 2012. I was practicing that. That's pretty easy as well. It's not as hard as Romney. Yeah, it is. It is pretty easy, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys after.